Hi, welcome to Motor Mouth Michelle. Today is Monday, so it's vlog day, and I wanted to do a beauty vlog. So first we're going to start with, I always do a thicker concealer type foundation first. This is what I do. I go in on the microwave. So we're going to V on both sides and fill your V's in. So, I want to brighten these areas up. We want them to stand out as if the light was shining on us in a dark room. So, my NYX color correcting concealer. It's just basically a palette that has multiple colors. I bought it for the light skin tone, so the contour is lighter in this particular palette. I'm going to go in with the purple, and I'm going to add this purple to this area in my nose. So I'm going to go through. Now, for your contour, I have an oddly shaped nose. I have been known on many occasions to compare it to the front end of a Dodge. So this is really hard to contour, because where do you contour when the top of your nose is flat? I don't know. So all I'm going to do is just run down the side of my nose, and I don't want this to look super dark, because when there aren't those definitive, bridge in your nose and the line coming down your nose, when it's not there, it's kind of hard to create, and you really have to blend those colors in, because it's gonna look funny. My off-brand beauty blender, and I'm gonna blend all this in. But where I start is just here, because remember, we haven't done foundation, we haven't done other stuff to our face yet. And I'm just gonna try and mask all these little marky-doos, so that way they're not so visible through your foundation. And honestly, after blending, Maybelline Fit Me, this is color 130, it's SPF 18, it comes in it's just a 1 ounce little bottle, and it's not expensive. I don't like the coverage anymore that I get with MAC. It shows, I feel like it just shows off every wrinkle, it's just too heavy. Face. Once again, this is going to look lighter right now. We are going to come in with bronzer, powder, all that good stuff, and it's going to create the correct tone for your face. But the areas that we wanted to brighten up are now brighter. Under Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. I'm going to use that on my eyelids. This is the NYX Golden Horizons palette. Well, actually, it's the Dreamcatcher palette in Golden Horizons. So you can see, it comes with these colors. I think I got this at Target, to tell you the truth. A flesh tone nude that has a bit of a shimmer to it. Yes, I like that a lot better. This is also a Nipsey product. It's the Crown Crease Dual End Brush. So we're just getting the color on and throw it up to the brow. A lot of people will say, don't put eyeshadow up to your eyebrow. Well, then how are you going to highlight your eyebrows? Just kidding. Okay, then I'm going to come in with a second color. This color is going to be a neutral brown tone. We're just going to lift the shadow. I have a very heavy brow, so I want to lift that brow bone up. I don't want to set my eyes in further. I want to lift it up, and I want to make them look bigger. I have smaller eyes. I also have smaller eyes with very big cheekbones and fat cheeks. So you got to create an illusion. So this isn't always the easiest thing to do, but we try our best. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to leave the palette for now. I'm going to go to this L'Oreal Paris. And this is the Color Riche eyeshadow. Oh, Absolute Taupe 250. That's what this is. I'm going to go in with this medium. It's like a medium shimmery taupe color. It's meant once again for the brow bone. I don't like this color. It's too dark for my lids and makes my eyes look too deep. So I'm going to go in with this darker color. And I'm going to, the color, I'm going swiping down. I'm going to get the excess off. I'm going to flip this over. And I'm going to go right on that brow bone. And then we're going to pull it towards the center. So right now, I mean, we're getting a very little shadow. We don't want this one to be dark because we're going to build color onto it. Forehead, that, you know, with the heavy German brow. Okay, so now we're going to flip our brushy over. And we're going to use this dark color. Now, because my eyes are heavily set in, I'm not going to do much to the bottom of the lid. We're just going to work mainly in the crease right here. So this brow's weird, so I twist it. Here we go. We're going to go in and follow. There we go. And then just pull the end of that crease in. So we're just creating a little bit of length to our eyes. Same with this side. Sorry, I'm having to look in the mirror as I do this from the side. Flip this back over and blend it out. Blend is the key word of the day. So we're blending and we're blending. Here's where we are now. Just kidding. Alright, I'm going to stop the video for right now. I've got to charge my battery and I will not touch my face until we continue. Alright. I just wanted to let my camera charge, and I changed the angle that I was at because I didn't really feel like the angle that I was at was getting a good impression of what I was doing. Also, I went ahead and finished blow drying my hair. Didn't like how that turned out, so I threw it up in a ponytail. I can't stand it when my hair is in my face. It drives me nuts. And right now I'm growing my hair out from having a really short, messy, long, kind of like a pixie. Then I grew it out to like it was a bit of a faux hawk, and then I grew that out. It's whatever. So we're gonna go back to eyeshadow. Once again, using our double-ended brush, and I'm gonna go. I did the darker taupe color, I guess, and then I'm going to go through and add some more color into that, basically just to the ends of my eye, and I'm going to lighten up the center portion of my eye. So, I'm going to go back to the Dreamcatcher, the NYX Dreamcatcher palette, and I'm going to go with this, it's like a smoky gray color. And I'm just going in the inner corner of my eye, and this one I'm going to kind of pull it up more. I might get somewhat of a cat eye. I'm not huge on this big bold cat eye, but we want to pull our eyes up or give the illusion that our eyes are bigger, brighter. So there we go on that. And to me, I think this makes a huge difference. Going in that corner, pulling up. Go with it, just pulling it through the crease. Okay, now I want to brighten up that middle section right over the lid. I'm going to go with my little itty bitty tiny, once again, Sonica Shift brush. I've had this one for about 2 years and she's living well and thriving. See it very well. Okay. I'm gonna go with a pink. This is also in the Dreamcatcher palette. And it's pinky right here. I'm gonna just go right over that middle section of the eye. Going to make your eye look a little bit. I don't think that made any difference at all. Let's, you know what? We're going to go back to the L'Oreal palette, the taupe one, and I'm going to use the lightest color in here. It's the highlighter. And I'm going to see what that'll do. Oh, it is better. Touch it up in there. Sometimes I like to pull it a little bit further down. I was gonna do my little fake lashes, but then I realized I don't have glue. I thought this was the glue. This is the remover. It doesn't put them on. Kind of found that out the hard way. Okay, now we're going to go under the brow and highlight, which I'm going to use my highlighting stick to do. This is Shella Ivory Lace Highlighter Crayon. This is also a product that I received from Ipsy. I love it. We'll see what it does. My eyebrows are not on fleek right now either. That's another thing. When you do your makeup, make sure your eyebrows are plucked. Mine are not. And then I'm just going to kind of smudge her in. Just lift the eyebrow. Okay, as you can see, my eyes are not completely, just totally dark. This is definitely not a look that I'm going to go out and go to the grocery store with. One thing we need to remember is that we are beautiful with or without our makeup. You just don't need it every day. If you want to wear it every day, go for it. But it's not necessary. If you can't be comfortable with you and who you are, nobody else is going to be comfortable with you. Now, I want to say that it doesn't mean that I'm so just like, I'm this big woman and I love myself and I have a husband and No, I have insecurities. I have things that I have to work on. And I know that. But I still have to get out there every day. I still talk to people. I'm still active in my lifestyle. And like I say all the time, we just keep trying. There, I'm done being emotional. Okay, I'm going to blend this out just a little bit. It's a little harsh on that line. Blend this up. Pull that color through. Perfect. Now, with my blender, I'm going to go in and I'm just going to pull it up. Clean it. Pull it up. Clean it. And it gives a little different shape to the eye itself. I'm not a fan of tight lining because every time I do it, and then, you know, when you go to Tightline, you want to use a pencil liner, not your liquid liner. But every time I do it, it makes my vision blurry and my eyes water like crazy. So I'm not going to Tightline, but if you do want to Tightline, use a pencil crayon, not a liquid liner, because that stuff's going to end up in the underlid, the bottom portion of your eye, and it's going to come out like little strings, and it's gross. Or do it, I don't care. I'm just going to throw, you know what, just a little bit on the edge here. When your eyes are small like mine, or deep set, you do not throw a ton of liner on there, because if you line your entire eye when you have smaller eyes, you're making your eyes look even smaller. The goal is to make them look wider and longer, so that way you're giving yourself a brighter eye. I'm just gonna okay. This was my L'Oreal Smoldering eyeliner. I love this stuff. It lasts a long time. I know you're not supposed to keep makeup for a super long time, but I don't have the money to go buy new makeup every 3 months, 6 months, whatever. It's like not even used. So, moving on to mascara. I have found that I used to use the Lancome waterproof mascara. It's very dark, very black, and it goes on thick, and I liked it. It did a lot to elongate the lashes themselves, but I've kind of moved on to the Clinique High Impact Extreme Volume Mascara. And the wand, I love it because it's a wand all the way around. So there's bristles all the way around, and these are plastic, or not, maybe they're like, I don't know what kind of bristles they're flexible all the way around. So we're just gonna go through. I'm not gonna take as long as I normally do to do mascara, just because I don't think it's necessary at the moment, because mascara is like your favorite Mexican restaurant. You find your taco shop and you stick with it, you're loyal to it, and that's where you go. And nobody can convince you that that taco shop is not the best. Oh yeah, look at all that. And that's where you want to blend that in. Don't try wiping it off, blend it. Because if you wipe it off, you're going to end up with a hole in your mascara. Do your mascara how you normally do it. I do not normally wear matte lashes. If I'm going to, I don't know, somewhere very special, which rarely happens, then yes, I will wear individual lashes. I do not like a full set or band of lashes. They do not go on correctly on my eye. I have weird eyeballs. I have a weird face. Alright. Eyes are done. Now what I'm going to do is I want to touch up just under the eye. And now that the eyes are done, we can move on to contouring and all that good stuff. I'm going to pull out, this is my Revlon Nearly Naked, and the color 020, lightly pale. I'm not a pale person, but once you move darker than this color, I look orange. So I do a lot of blending. Don't look orange. Okay, I'm going to go through, just touch up, and this is really just setting the makeup. I'm not trying to get a visible coverage on this. See? Let's try it out again. Alright, we gotta hurry this up. Contour. Pop Beauty Ipsy product. Love it. It is Sun-Kissed Bronzer, Secret Sunshine. I'm going to take the side of my little Clinique blush brush. I'm not into this huge bronzer brush thing. No. And we're just going to make a line. When you have full cheeks like I do, this is not the easiest thing to do. And that's a blunt line right now. We're going to do it the same way on this cheek. And we're going to pull it up. Okay, so you can see a little bit of a difference. Do not, if you have a fuller face, do not go along your jawline. It's going to look silly. And because your jaw and your double chin is visible, it's not going to look right. Just leave it alone. A little bit on the sides of my nose. Get a little bit more. And I'm going to go along the edges of my face to create illumination. Illuminati. I don't even know what that is. Alright. Now we're going to go through. I'm not blending yet, so no blending, no touching. Oh, touchy. This is just e.l.f. And I like the color. It was $1 and it shows up pretty nicely. And e.l.f. is getting pretty big too. I totally like their products. They're not going to last that long. Like the plastic piece over the top already broke off. But I like the color, so that's what I'll do. Alright, we're going on the apple of your cheek. Or in my case, the grapefruit of my cheek. Just kidding. If you can't laugh at yourself, then who the hell are you going to laugh at? Once again, we haven't blended it yet. There's still obvious different colors. And then we're going to go and highlight our cheeks. This is Dull 10 highlighter. An H2 Glow. It's a highlighter, Illuminati. Once again, there comes that word. And this is colored in Champagne. It does not give a color number. So I'm just blah, 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 blah. It goes on pretty, it's not, it feels matte when it goes on. Obviously this is a shimmer, it is not a matte, but the texture is what I'm talking about. Down nose, in the middle of the chin. You know what? And a lot of these girls right now, just you need to learn to love yourself. Love your face, love your body, love who you are. And if you're not healthy, I don't feel like I'm super healthy, obviously not. You just work to change it. It's you are ever evolving and progressing. Everybody has stuff they need to change. Love yourself. Okay, I'll move on now. Now we're going to blend. Here comes the uber super big old bronzer brush. That's it. You can see there is a difference, but it's not huge. And I have a very full face, but now I feel like there's definition to it, there's contour, there's contour to it, there's contour, and we need to go and do our eyebrows now. This is the NYX eyebrow marker, and I think it's just the light, medium. EBM01. I love it. Eyebrows. you don't need to like, ooh, we're gonna color in the whole freaking brow. No, what you're gonna do is you're gonna come to the end of your brow and you're gonna create like a V. That end of the brow should be extended to the end of your eye. And then we're just gonna lightly touch up a couple spots in there. And the eyebrow just looks clean. We are not looking for this huge, bold Kardashian eyebrow. If it kind of depends on what your nationality is too. If you have thick eyebrows, then go for it. If you have dark hair, go for it. But I don't have super thick eyebrows and they're not very dense. I'm not comfortable with thick eyebrows. Do what looks right for you. But here, you have to follow this bit of advice. If I can give you anything, your eyebrow should start right here, either side. Do not start your eyebrow over here. It looks weird and it makes your nose look 10 times bigger. Please bring your eyebrows out to where they should be, which is right here. They should go and That's it. You don't need to be crazy long, and don't put them too far into the center or else you're gonna look like you have a unibrow. But please, 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 please quit plucking your eyebrows so far apart. It looks weird. I don't like you. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. So next, okay, so we're done with that. Lips, and that's it. Today I'm going to try something a little bit different. I want to start I have a L'Oreal. It is Golden Splendor. I'm just gonna put that on as a base. I like to line my lips. I'm old school. I'm stuck in the 90s. I'm sorry, that's just how it's gonna go. But I also don't like putting a solid color on my lip either. I feel like it makes me look, it ages me. They look smaller, and I don't like it. Yeah. So we're just creating a pretty color. Now I'm going to go through with, you know what, I'm having a hard time. I've got these two Clinique glosses and I don't know which one I want to use. I think for the purpose of today, I'm going to use this gloss. I haven't used it too much yet, but it's pretty. I do want a little bit of color in there. I feel like it's very taupe and gloss right now. This is, oh, I'm sorry. That was Clinique number 10 Air Kiss, and this is the Long Last Glassware. This is also an Ipsy product. It's Hikari and Merlot, and it's just labeled lip gloss. This might be too dark, I'm not sure. I don't mind it, actually. And like I said, I'm not going to do full color. Darken the edges, the corners. It makes the middle of your lip look fuller. I actually like that a lot. define that line. Darken. Oh, I actually really like this. Okay, I just need to clean it up a little bit. You know what?